Let's see what we got. So there we go, that's where we're working today. We're spot planting in between the existing native plants, noxious plants, weeds, whatever you call them. I like them. They're attracting a lot of bees to the yard, so I'm leaving them. Not disturbing the seeds there in the soil in that manner. Back there we got a lot of corn coming up. I did that all interplanted within those other plants in the yard. They're about to take over too. They're getting 2 or 3 inches tall. Back there have the tomato hoop house that me and my son built. Get the tomatoes a good start. Got a lot of broccoli, cabbage, Romanesco planted all throughout here. Potatoes up there. Maybe I'll show you that later. Alright, check back with us. Oh yeah, let me show you what I got going on here. I'm mixing some azomite, some humic acid, a vegan fertilizer mix, some homemade compost, and I'm mixing it all up in these holes. Now I'm taking a start that I planted from seed. Black beauty squash, straight neck, or black beauty zucchini, and straight neck squash. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to plant these last 4. I'm going to put my straw and llama poo mixture around them for mulch, because we all know that zucchini are heavy feeders. Or if you didn't know, now you know now. They like food. So we're going to feed these squash like there's no tomorrow. Feed them. Alright, ninjas. Here we are. This is a little raised bed with some strawberries. I just mulched them yesterday. The deer got to them and have been eating the leaves. Oh, well, I'm more interested in the roots this year, getting those roots established for next season. I'm going to cover them up really good. So, let's look around. I wanted to show you this square foot gardening. Here's a little potato tower. One of those tomatoes or potatoes got some frost damage. The little one. So it's coming back good. We're just going to tower this up with rocks as it grows, or as they grow. We'll tower it up. I don't care if it goes 5 feet, as long as it's safe. So, yeah, let's look over here at the square foot gardening. So on this one we have a Chiaggio beet or something to that effect. Never heard it said, just seen it written. I need to go through and thin a couple of these out. Some nasturtium planted in there. Here we go, this is a mesclun mix coming up from seed. And over here, this whole side is red, or it's a purple mustard, Acarusa purple or something, I don't even remember. I'd have to look at the package. But everything's coming up in this bed. I'm going to cover this with shade cloth. Here's some more nasturtium seedlings. Let's go over here. This one's looking good. Square foot bed of potatoes. 2 kinds of potatoes in this bed. There's Russian fingerling and German butterball, I believe. The fingerlings are these on this side. There are 9 fingerlings and then 6 of the others. Every label I made has washed away the names, so now I have to figure out some new way before I forget what these all are. This bed is planted with a type of bush bean. It's a French bush bean. Came up pretty good, except for like right here there's a little area where it seems like it didn't come up. They didn't want to germinate. So for whatever reason that is, I'm going to use this little shady spot this is going to create, and these beans, or that these beans will create, I'm going to use that shady spot right there to grow some cool other stuff like the lettuce and stuff that's going to enjoy the shade that these provide. But there you go. You can see this side's lower. I put a little makeshift barrier in between and built that one up higher. Let's see if I can give you perspective. Now that bed's settling, it's really, they're starting to even up. But basically here I'm going to or hill the potato side up with mulch and soil. And then I'll be mulching the beans as well. So I'll raise the level of that at least up to the edge. And then this will go at least up to the edge and potentially higher if I feel like adding another cedar level or caging it and filling the cage with mulch. So, yep. It's the beginning. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing over here with the squash rocks in the garden. Okay, I want to show you what I've got going on here. I planted these squash and zucchini, spot planted in between the wild plants growing in the yard. And in each of the holes, I also put a rock halfway in the ground and halfway out of the ground. And the reason that I did this, I'm in the high desert of Central Oregon. It's cold at night, so to keep some heat during the nights on my roots, put these rocks here to collect heat during the day and release it at night. So yeah, just a little bonus. I did that with my tomatoes too. So we'll see how it works out. I love the advantages of rocks. Rocks just add so much. They catch leaves and mulch, and sooner or later they always have more topsoil around them than the existing areas. There's always worms around rock piles, insects, lizards which eat insects that are bad for your stuff. So yeah, put some rocks in your garden. It's a good thing, I'm betting you.